Alright, we're on hole number 3 of the Platinum Resorts tournament in the Monday qualifying round in the rookie division. So let's go to hole number 3 and see what we got. We're using Golf Clash Notebook as our scout here. Now, I used to look at this hole as being a hole of get your birdie and go home, and if you get a hole-in-one, you feel lucky. But we played this hole in the Royal Open tournament a few months ago, and I started playing it from the right side instead of the left, and you have a much better shot at getting a hole-in-one. This actually has become what I think a hole-in-one shot. Now I didn't record myself or keep my recordings then, so I can't remember exactly how I set it up, but I'm pretty sure that I used a sniper and a Titan. And I use the Titan because you don't want to have to overpower it, and you want to get up here where you're wedging your white ring from the sand to the rough up here, and then you can dial in that adjustment as the week goes through. So we're going to make sure we've got our sniper. We want to take a Titan. Those should be the only two clubs that we need here. Now the adjustment here is kind of tricky. So we want to really focus on how we adjust this. I'm going to start with one topspin, one right, but I think where I put my ball, I'm not sure I need the right side spin, so we're going to have to see here. See if our opponent goes from the right or the left. These are one of those racetrack holes, and if you go from the right or from the left, you're really doing the racetrack. And this is definitely a hole that you want to bring a more accurate club. You can see how big the rings were for him. And he didn't make any wind adjustments or anything. He just laid the ball out there and he's going for it. So I'm not a fan of doing that. I'm a fan of kind of setting your ball up and having a plan. So we're coming over here, and we're going to go down into this area, and we're going to wedge our white ring right up against the sand and the rough. And we're going to let's put on one top spin there, one top spin and one right. And we're doing a 2-2 wind adjustment, and we're going to do a full adjustment here, so that's 2.2 rings. There's 2.2 rings, and then our goal is to just hit it perfect. Finally hit a perfect shot. I'm not sure I want to put that. Yeah, that was close. I did the 1-1 just to see how that would play out, and man, that was close. But I didn't like how it stopped there. I'm not sure I want to do maybe a half a ring, maybe 1/2 a ring of right. But that shot from over there, if you pick a consistent spot to put your ball, use the terrain to find a spot where you can wedge that ball in, and then you can make minute adjustments to your topspin and side spin. Then you're going to be able to dial that in throughout the week and give yourself a more consistent chance for hole-in-one. But that shot from over there is a legitimate chance for hole-in-one, whereas if you go from the left, you're pretty much spitballing it. And I've played 3 shootouts, and this is the same shootout I've played every time. And why would they quit? There we go. So we have the same setup we had before. We're playing with our sniper, and we're doing max right, 4 backspin. And what we found last time is that The ball is a little, doesn't quite carry to the hole, so you need to put a little bit of curl on it with a Titan. A katana would help you out because you get a little more so we're going to go max and 4. We're going to do our blue ring. Let's wedge that sucker in there. And our opponent forfeited. All right. That was hole number 3 of the Platinum Resorts Tournament, Rookie Division. Monday's qualifying round. Thanks for watching.